I think there's a lot of things that you can learn from being a collegiate athlete and even just being an athlete in general and pulling that over into real life situations. I think specifically here at Augustana, I learned a lot in the decision that I had to make and that I was on my way to quitting. I say retiring, but that was something that was tough for me and that I had to make that decision. And I think that that ties over into a lot of things, especially SGA, and that I had to make a lot of hard decisions that I didn't necessarily want to make throughout the year. But I learned that if my heart was in it and if I was coming from the right place, sometimes you just have to make that decision and you have to move forward with it. No matter what it is, you have to stick with it. I had that determination in me from being an athlete all my life, but I had to learn that sometimes life doesn't work out the way you want it to. And that didn't necessarily mean that if you really want something you can't have it, but it does mean that there are outside factors that influence you every day, and sometimes you can't go the route that you want to get what you want. There's no way I could have made it through track this year. There's absolutely no way. The amount of attention that I needed to put into SGA specifically was too vast, and that it wouldn't have been possible, and I wouldn't have been able to do a good job if I was still a collegiate athlete. And I think that's what pulled me away from it, but also gave me a new outlook and a new perspective on that. I can look back on my time as an athlete and really appreciate it for what it taught me, but I can also move past the sadness and accept that sometimes things just aren't in the cards and aren't in your cards the way you want them to be, and you have to move forward and just take it for what it is and really grow and learn from it.